So welcome to Jumbo Eyes and welcome to our lecture series called Daily MCQ Practice. In this lecture series, we cover a particular day's current affairs through a set of 4 to 5 MCQs. The idea behind this lecture series is very simple. We want you to revise your current affairs, and what better way to revise your current affairs than by getting much needed MCQ practice. So through this lecture series, we will try to cover or try to revise the entire day's current affairs through 4 to 5 MCQs. Because this MCQ practice would come in really handy for your prelims examination this year. It will really make a difference because current affairs form the most important portion of prelims examination. 40 to 50% of your MCQs are directly or indirectly related to current affairs. Okay, so make this lecture series a part of your daily routine. It should be a daily habit of yours because 4 to 5 MCQs might seem like little effort right now, but these 4 to 5 MCQs would add up to more than 1200 MCQs, and that too from the topic of current affairs alone. And ask any serious aspirant or any successful candidate. He will tell you or she will tell you that 1200 MCQs from the topic of current affairs really boost your chances of securing prelims examination. Clear? So make this lecture series a daily habit of yours. On that note, let's begin today's discussion, starting with question number 1. Consider the following statements regarding Trusted Travelers Program. It will be implemented at 21 airports across the country for seamless and secure foreign travel. Bureau of Immigration under Ministry of External Affairs shall be the nodal agency for the program. Validity for registration under the scheme shall be valid for 5 years or until your passport expires. Okay. Look, the thing is that for international travelers, traveling through airports is a bit of a hassle. Look, whenever foreign travelers arrive to India, they have to pass through long queues of customs and immigration agents, and they have to answer a few questions, they have to show a lot of documents and whatnot. Okay, this makes their time at the airport a little bit harassing. Okay, I mean, they face this. I shouldn't be using the word harassment, but it takes a lot of time. It is inconvenient. Let's use that word. Okay, now, to reduce that inconvenience, government is establishing smart gates, biometric scans, so that these foreign travelers just pass through those smart gates, giving their biometric scans, fingerprint, and their passport scanning, and that's all. And they can pass through. This would really ease international travel and make it more secure. Now, for that, they have to establish this infrastructure at different airports in India, right? These smart gates, scanners, biometric scanners, and whatnot. For this, we launched Trusted Travelers Program. It was launched by Ministry of Home Affairs. Okay, so it will be implemented at 21 airports across the country for seamless and secure foreign travel. Now, the nodal agency for the implementation of this program is Bureau of Immigration. But Bureau of Immigration is not under Ministry of External Affairs. It is under Ministry of Home Affairs. So this statement becomes false. Now, if you really want to avail the benefits of this scheme, you have to first register. Give your fingerprint, your facial recognition, and other documents. Okay, you have to register on an online portal provided by Bureau of Immigration. Now, once you have registered, your registration shall stay valid for 5 years or until your passport expires, whichever is earlier. So this statement is also correct. Okay, so only 2 statements are correct. The correct answer is B. All right, question 2. Consider the following statements regarding naval warship construction programs of Indian Navy. Project 15B aims to construct 7 stealth frigates of Nilgiri class for Indian Navy. Project 17A aims to build 4 stealth guided missile destroyers of Vishakhapatnam class for Indian Navy. INS Vagshir is the 6th and final submarine of Kalvari class built under Project 75. Look, Government of India has launched different projects to build warships for the Indian Navy. Okay, now Project 15B is a project to build 4 stealth guided missile destroyers of Vishakhapatnam class. Okay, Project 17A is to build 7 stealth frigates of Nilgiri class. Okay, so Project 15B is for Vishakhapatnam class, 17A is for Nilgiri class. So both of these statements become false. But yes, Project 75 is a project of building 6 diesel electric submarines. 6 diesel electric submarines of Kalvari class. Okay, INS Vakshir is the 6th and final diesel electric submarine of Kalvari class built under Project 75. So this is correct. Only 3. Okay, question number 3. Consider the following regarding Kashi Tamil Sangamam, organized by Ministry of Culture to bring the two knowledge and cultural traditions north and south closer. The first edition of this program was launched in 2022 with IIT Madras and Banaras Hindu University being its two implementing agencies. Theme for third edition shall be Rishi Agastya. Okay, so back in 2022, India wanted to bridge the cultural gap. Indian government wanted to bridge the cultural gap between northern India and southern India, right? And to prove that there are lot of cultural similarities and lot of cultural contact between the two epicenters of culture. Okay, the epicenter of culture in north was Kashi, Varanasi, and the epicenter of culture in south, you can say, was area around Madurai or Tamil Nadu. Basically, no one particular city because there were many cities. So, to celebrate the syncretic culture between the two regions, to celebrate all of this, Kashi Tamil Sangamam was launched in 2022. It was organized not by Ministry of Culture but by Education, Ministry of Education. Okay, so this statement is false. Otherwise, it would have been correct, but because it was written Ministry of Culture, this is false. First edition of this program was 2022, and IIT Madras from South and Banaras Hindu University from Varanasi were the two implementing agencies. Absolutely correct. This year in 2025, from Feb 14th to Feb 15th, the third edition of Kashi Tamil Sangamam would be celebrated. And the theme for this year's third edition of Kashi Tamil Sangamam would be Rishi Agastya, a saint revered in both north and south. So this is also correct. 2 and 3. And last, consider the following statements. Since Russia-Ukraine war, Russia has become India's biggest crude oil supplier. India is the world's second largest consumer of crude oil after China and meets 85% of its crude oil requirements through imports. India buys Russian oil on delivered basis, which frees it from the responsibility of chartering oil tankers. Okay. The thing is, before Russia-Ukraine war, Russia was just a marginal supplier of crude oil to India. Okay, India bought its crude oil mostly from Gulf countries. But since Russia-Ukraine war, Russia started giving steep discounts and India started buying more from Russia, and Russia became India's biggest crude oil supplier. Okay. Now, India is a big consumer of crude oil in the world. In fact, it is the third largest consumer of crude oil in the world, not second. And 85% of its crude oil requirements are met through imports. But it is not second, third. Now, India buys Russian oil on delivered basis. Now, what do we mean by delivered basis? India places an order with Russia. Now, it is the responsibility of Russian companies to get the transportation ships, to get the oil tankers, to get their insurance done for taking these oil tankers across the sea. All of the things would be taken care of by Russia. Okay, had India had not bought Russian oil on delivered basis, had India bought Russian oil on non-delivered basis, then the responsibility of transportation insurance would have been India's. So this is correct. 1 and 3, C. And with that, we conclude today's session. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I hope it has added value to your preparation. It would add more value if you revise. Okay, revise by looking at the detailed written explanation to each and every MCQ discussed above. Now, the written explanations are found in our notes for this lecture, and these notes shall be shared on our Telegram channel. Now, the link to our Telegram channel is provided in the comment section just below this video. You just have to click on that link. It will take you to our Telegram channel, and from there you can download the notes for this lecture. On that note, I'll be signing off. Thank you so much, everyone.